Hello everyone, I am Balaji Rao. Welcome to BR Maths class. We are doing Conic section chapter. In this Conic section chapter, we learn about circles and we complete all first exercise problems related to circles. This Conic section is mainly divided into four parts. First one is circles. Second one is parabola. Now we are starting that second one, parabola. What is parabola? If anyone asks what is the shape of parabola, means it will be like this or it will be like this, they'll say like that. But the point is, what is the definition of parabola, right? So first we'll define parabola. Actually in this parabola, what we are doing in this class, we are learning definition of parabola and we derive equation of parabola in standard form. What is definition of parabola? To explain the definition of parabola, first you observe here, I will consider a fixed straight line. We name it as L, and a fixed point, I will name it as S. First you consider one fixed line L and one fixed point S. We are learning definition of parabola. What is definition of parabola? Set of all points in a plane. Suppose this is the plane. This board is there now. Plane means flat surface. Set of all points in a plane which are equidistant from fixed point and fixed line. I hope you are understanding. You see here, you take one point. That point is equidistant from fixed point and fixed line. If I take a point here, the distance from this point to fixed point, the distance from this point to fixed line, this distance must be same. Similarly, you take one more point. The distance from this point to fixed point and the distance from this point to fixed line, this distance must be same. You consider all such points in a plane such that it is equidistant from fixed point and this fixed line. You consider, suppose if I take a point here, the distance from this point to S and the distance from this point to fixed line is same. You consider all such points. You see here, all such points. If you take a point here, if I take a point here, in what way I consider this point? The distance from this point to S is same as the distance from this point to fixed line, right? So the set of all such points, you consider all such points which are equidistant from fixed point and fixed line. You join them, you will get a shape. That shape is called parabola. You just observe the definition. The set of all points in a plane. Which type of points? Which are equidistant from fixed point and fixed line is called parabola. I hope you understand definition of parabola. Now, in this parabola, few terms we use very frequently throughout this chapter. You must know what are those things. Here we consider fixed point S. This fixed point S is called focus. And here you see, this is the fixed line. This fixed line L is called directrix. You observe here, same thing I written. The fixed point S is called focus. This is important word, focus. Throughout this chapter we will use focus of the parabola. Here fixed point is there. No? This fixed point is called focus. And what is directrix? The fixed line. In the definition we consider fixed line. That fixed line is called directrix. Now what you learn? You learn definition of parabola. What is focus? What is directrix? Now we'll derive equation of parabola. To derive equation of parabola, I'll take a point P of x comma y. On parabola, infinitely many points will be there. I'll take one point. P of x comma y is any point on the parabola. You see here, I considered a point, any point on the parabola. P as any point on the parabola. You observe here, I had drawn a line which is passing through focus and perpendicular to directrix. This line is called axis of the parabola. This is next important thing. You need to know what is focus, what is directrix, what is axis. What is axis of the parabola? Axis is a line passing through focus and perpendicular to directrix. One more important thing about this axis is this parabola is symmetrical about its axis. That means whatever area you are getting here, that area and this area both are same. Parabola is always symmetrical about its axis, right? Now you see here same point are written. The line passing through focus and perpendicular to directrix is called axis of the parabola. Now you know what is axis. The fixed point is called focus, fixed line is called directrix, and the line passing through focus and perpendicular to directrix is called axis of the parabola. It is important you knowing these things. What is focus, what is directrix, what is axis. We use very frequently throughout this chapter. Now, next one is you observe this point. What is this? This point is point of intersection of parabola and axis. So, this point is called vertex, vertex of the parabola. What is vertex of the parabola? The point of intersection of axis and that parabola is called vertex of the parabola. You see here same thing I written. Point of intersection of axis and parabola is called vertex. Now in this diagram I'll consider few things. Please observe carefully. Here this axis is there. Na? I'll take this axis as x-axis. Okay. And the line passing through vertex parallel to directrix as y-axis. I am considering. Why I am considering this? Just to derive the equation of parabola. Right? You construct like this. Consider axis of the parabola as x-axis and the line passing through vertex and parallel to directrix as y-axis. So you observe here axis as x-axis and this line as y-axis. Same step I written here. Consider axis as x-axis and the line passing through vertex and parallel to directrix as y-axis as shown in figure. We are learning about definition of parabola and deriving its equation. To derive its equation, we considered few construction part like what is x-axis, what is y-axis, what is vertex, all those things. Now, you observe this diagram. Here, as I considered this as x-axis, y-axis, this vertex is nothing but origin, right? Now, what I'll do? Observe carefully. I'll take this OS as A. I am taking, this is some length. We don't know what is this length. I'll take OS as A. Okay. I'll write the same thing. Let OS equal to A. If OS equal to A, then what is S? Look here, as this is x-axis, right? And this length you taken as A. What is S? S is a point on x-axis, and as OS is A, this S will become A comma 0, right? So from now onwards, we use this as a formula also. Focus as A comma 0. What is A? Distance from this origin to this fixed point. Okay. And one more thing, if you observe this point, what is this point? This is a point on the parabola. As per the definition, whatever points we'll take on the parabola which are equidistant from fixed point and fixed line, that means this distance is same as this distance. Please try to understand, right? So if you take OS as A, then this length is also A because this is the point on the parabola. If you take any point on the parabola which is equidistant from fixed point and fixed line, as we taken OS as A, then focus S is A comma 0. I'll take this point as P. In the beginning only we taken the point P is x comma y. You observe this point P is x comma y. As this point P, this point is x comma y, we know that this length is x units and this length is y units because this is the point P. As we taken P as x comma y, this length is x, this length is y. Okay. Now, I want to calculate distance from this point P to this fixed line. You observe the distance from point P to fixed line is PM. I want to find PM. Okay. As you know, this length is x and what is this length? This length is what? See, as we discussed, as we taken OS as A, this length is also A. So this length is also A. So what is this PM? PM is x plus a. I hope you are understanding. This PM is x plus a. Now, as per the definition, if we take any point on the parabola, it is equidistant from fixed point and fixed line. That means this distance is same as this distance, right? SP equal to PM, right? As per the definition, set of all points in a plane which are equidistant from fixed point and fixed line, right? What is this S? S is a comma 0. Now we know point S, we know point P, and we know this length PM is x plus a. As per the definition, we know that SP equal to PM. Actually, what we are doing, we are deriving equation of parabola. Okay. S is a comma 0. What is P? P is x comma y. P is x comma y. Calculate SP, distance between the points. SP root over distance formula, you use x minus a whole square plus y minus 0 whole square equal to PM. What is PM? PM is x plus a. Now to simplify this further, here square root is there. Na? To avoid this square root, I'll square on both sides. When you square on both sides, this side this root will get cancelled and right side you will get square. Now further we'll simplify this. You expand this, what you will get? X square plus a square minus 2ax plus y minus 0 is y only, na? So this is y square equal to, now right hand side part you expand, what you will get? X square plus a square plus 2ax. You can observe x square, a square will get cancelled. Now this minus 2ax is there, na? I'll take it to the right hand side part. Then what you will get? Y square equal to 2ax minus of minus plus 2ax. So y square equal to 4ax. This is the standard form of equation of parabola. So y square equal to 4ax is what? Y square equal to 4ax is the equation of parabola. Which parabola? This is known as standard form of parabola. You observe this parabola. This parabola is like this. This parabola open towards right side. This side it is open. We will say that this is a parabola open towards right side. What is its equation? Equation of this parabola is y square equal to 4ax. What you learn now? You learn the definition of parabola and you learn what is equation of parabola in standard form. What is equation of parabola in standard form? Y square equal to 4ax is the equation of parabola in standard form. Okay. In this parabola, total 4 types of parabolas are there. See, first one is open towards right side. Second type is open towards left side. Third parabola is open towards upward direction. Fourth parabola is open towards downward direction. These 4 parabolas are there in our syllabus. But standard form of the parabola is this only. What is equation of this parabola? Y square equal to 4ax. Now we are going to learn few formulas related to standard form of parabola. These formulas are very important. You no need to memorize these things. If you understand what way I am going to explain this, then you no need to memorize this. You can easily understand these things. By seeing the diagram only, you can say what is focus, what is vertex, what is equation of directrix, all those things directly you can say. You observe this diagram. This parabola is open towards right side. Na? What is equation of this parabola? Equation of this parabola is y square equal to 4ax. This is known as standard form of the parabola. You observe, this is first type. Okay. Y square equal to 4ax is a parabola open towards right side. You need to know this whenever you see this type of equations. For example, y square equal to 8x diagram you need to draw. This is of the form y square equal to 4ax. Na? This is of this type, right? Suppose you got y square equal to 2x. What is this? This is parabola because it is in the form of y square equal to 4x. Which parabola? Open towards the right side. This you need to know. Okay. Now, for this parabola, what is vertex? You look here. This is vertex. What is vertex? Vertex is 0, 0. What is focus? In the derivation, as we taken this as A, focus is what? Focus is A, 0. I hope you are understanding. So two formulas you already know. Focus is A, 0. Vertex is 0, 0. Next one is axis. Where is axis of this parabola? See, what is axis? A line which is passing through focus and perpendicular to directrix, right? This is axis. We know that in this case, axis is x-axis. What is equation of axis? Equation of x-axis. What is equation of x-axis? In straight lines chapter, you learned that equation of x-axis is y equal to 0. So, in standard form of parabola y square equal to 4ax, equation of axis is y equal to 0. Next one is equation of directrix. You see here, this is directrix. Fixed line is called directrix. Na? You need to find this equation. This line is parallel to y-axis and which is at a distance of, what is this length? This length is a, because we know this length is a. So, this length is also a. As directrix is parallel to y-axis, its equation starts with x equal to, right? This is a towards left side of the origin. Na? So, we will write x equal to minus a. Take minus a to this side, what you will get? X plus a equal to 0. So, what is equation of directrix in standard form of parabola y square equal to 4ax? See here, equation of directrix is x plus a equal to 0. Next one, you need to know about latus rectum. What is latus rectum? It is a line segment whose endpoints lies on the parabola and passes through focus and perpendicular to axis. You please observe here, this is what? This is latus rectum. Latus rectum is a line segment whose endpoints are on the parabola, passes through focus and perpendicular to axis is called latus rectum. What is length of latus rectum? You observe here, you observe this point P is there. Na? What is this length? As OS is A, this length is also A. When I try to write the point P, A comma, see, because this length is A. Now you need to find this length. If you know this length, latus rectum you will get, right? I am trying to write the point P. I came to know that point P x coordinate is A. Y coordinate you need to find. What is this equation? This equation is y square equal to 4ax. In this equation, in place of x, you write a. What you will get? You will get y square equal to 4a square. What is y from this? Y is 2 into a, root over 4a square. Root over 4a square is what? 2a. Y equal to 2a. Try to understand. That means when x equal to a, y is 2a. This length is 2a. I hope you understand. This length is 2a. As we discussed, parabola is symmetrical about its axis. That means this area is same as this area. This length is same as this length. As this length is 2a, this length is also 2a. So what is length of latus rectum? Length of latus rectum is 2a plus 2a, that is 4a. So see here, this formula, length of latus rectum is 4a. So you learn all formulas related to first type of parabola. Do not by heart these formulas. I'll tell you here what way to draw the parabola, what way to identify the formulas. First, you consider a fixed line and consider a fixed point. In between them, you choose one midpoint and draw the parabola. Parabola will come like this. Now, draw the x-axis, draw the y-axis. This fixed point S is focus. The focus is a comma 0. This length is a. Vertex is what? Vertex is 0 comma 0. Axis is what? Axis is x-axis. Equation of axis is what? Equation of x-axis y equal to 0. So equation of axis is y equal to 0. Directrix. Directrix is parallel to y-axis. As it is parallel to y-axis, its equation starts with x equal to. It is at a distance of a units from origin towards the left side. That's why we'll write x equal to minus a. So equation of directrix is x plus a equal to 0. Vertex of this parabola is what? Vertex of this parabola is 0 comma 0. As this parabola opened towards right side, what is equation of this parabola? Equation of this parabola is y square equal to 4ax. I hope you understand what I am trying to say here. You no need to memorize these formulas. You draw the diagram like this. From that only you can easily say what is vertex, what is focus, what is axis, what is equation of directrix. All those things you can say easily. Little bit of practice is needed, that's it. In this parabola, total 4 types are there. We learn about standard form of parabola. What is equation of standard form of parabola? Y square equal to 4ax. Now, second type, you observe this parabola. This parabola is open towards left side. What is the equation of this parabola? If the parabola open towards left side, y square equal to minus 4x. We are not deriving this result actually. Y square equal to 4x is the standard form, right? We can derive this but not necessary. Y square equal to minus 4x is a parabola open towards left side. Whenever you saw an equation like this, y square equal to minus 2x, easily you need to compare. This is in this form, right? This is in this form. Y square is there, 1x is there, y square equal to minus 4ax. So y square equal to minus 2x is what? It is a parabola open towards left side whose vertex is 0, 0. That you need to know. Okay. Now you see here, if you want to draw the diagram, very simple thing. First consider a fixed point, next consider a fixed line. You choose midpoint, like this is equidistance from these 2 points. At that point, you just draw the parabola. Okay. Now, as usual, this is axis of the parabola. Axis is x-axis only, right? Whenever axis comes, parabola is always symmetrical about its axis. This area is same as this area, right? And we'll consider this as x-axis, this as y-axis. And this is vertex. Now, what is vertex? As it is x-axis, this is y-axis. Vertex is 0, 0. Focus. Always this length is a only. OS is a. S is on x-axis. It is on the negative x-axis, right? So focus formula is minus a, 0. For the parabola y square equal to minus 4ax, focus is minus a, 0. What is axis? See, this is axis of the parabola passing through focus and perpendicular to directrix. Axis is x-axis. What is equation of axis? As axis is x-axis, equation of x-axis is y equal to 0. Okay. Next, directrix. You see here, directrix. No need to memorize. Directrix is parallel to y-axis. Its equation starts with x equal to. How far it is from the origin? This is a units only, right? X equal to a. That means x minus a equal to 0. Equation of directrix is x minus a equal to 0. Next one is length of latus rectum. In all the parabolas in our syllabus, whatever 4 parabolas are there, in all the parabolas, length of latus rectum is 4a only. So length of latus rectum is 4a. So little bit of practice is needed. These formulas you need to know. Why? What is axis of y square equal to minus 4ax? Because while doing problems, we use these formulas very, very frequently. In our syllabus, total 4 types of parabolas are there. We already discussed 2 things. What is y square equal to 4ax? Y square equal to 4ax is a parabola open towards right side. What is y square equal to minus 4ax? Y square equal to minus 4ax is a parabola open towards left side. Now, you observe this parabola open upward direction. This parabola is open upward direction, right? What is its equation? X square equal to 4ay is a parabola open towards upward direction, right? Suppose you saw any equation like this, x square equal to 8y, any equation. What this equation represents? This equation is of this form. So x square equal to 8y is a parabola. Which type of parabola? As it is in the form of x square equal to 4ay, this parabola open upward direction. So x square equal to 4ay is a parabola which is open upward direction. Now you observe same as usual. We'll consider this as x-axis, this as y-axis. Here one important thing is this is axis of the parabola. Axis is y-axis, right? When parabola open upward direction, axis is y-axis. Why? Because parabola is always symmetrical about its axis. This area is same as this area, right? And as we taken this as x-axis, this as y-axis, obviously what is vertex? Vertex is 0, 0. In our syllabus, whatever parabolas are there, in all parabolas, vertex is 0, 0 only. No need to memorize separately. Now focus. You observe here the fixed point S is called focus. Now, obviously the distance from origin to focus, we will take it as A only. This length is A only. As S is on y-axis, this is 0, a. Focus is 0, a. It can be understood easily. For the parabola x square equal to 4ay, what is focus means 0, a. Right? What is axis? Axis is y-axis. You observe here, axis is y-axis. What is equation of axis? As axis is y-axis, equation of y-axis what? Equation of y-axis x equal to 0. Now, equation of directrix. You see, this is directrix. Okay. This is below the origin, and this length both are same. If this is A, this is also A. Okay. So, if this is at a distance of O units below the origin, and this line is parallel to x-axis. If any line is parallel to x-axis, its equation starts with y equal to, as this length is A units, it is below the origin. This is y equal to minus a. From that we can easily say that y plus a equal to 0. So equation of this directrix is y plus a equal to 0. So here equation of directrix is y plus a equal to 0. Last one, length of latus rectum. In all the types what we have in our syllabus, length of latus rectum of the parabola is 4a. With this you learn 3 types of parabolas. First one is what? Parabola open towards right side. What is its equation? Y square equal to 4x. Second one is what? Parabola open towards left side. What is its equation? Y square equal to minus 4x. Third one is what? Parabola open upward direction. What is its equation? Its equation is x square equal to 4ay. Next one is what? Parabola open downward direction. What is its equation? Its equation is x square equal to minus 4ay. So now we are going to discuss about fourth type of parabola. You observe this parabola open downward direction. If the parabola is open downward direction, what is its equation? Its equation is x square equal to minus 4ay. While doing the problems, you will get equations like this, x square equal to minus 2y. Then you need to observe that this equation is of this form. So it is a parabola as it is in the form of x square equal to minus 4ay. This is a parabola open towards downward direction. Okay. So x square equal to minus 4ay is a parabola open towards downward direction. And for this parabola, axis is what? Axis is y-axis and this as x-axis. So obviously vertex is what? Vertex is 0, 0. For this parabola, vertex is 0, 0. Right? Now you see the distance from this origin to S is A. What is S? As S is on the negative y-axis. S is 0, minus A. For this parabola x square equal to minus 4ay, focus is 0, minus a. It is important. You need to know all these things, right? If you are good in these 4 types of parabolas, exercise problems are very easy in this. For this parabola, this is axis, na? Axis is y-axis. What is equation of y-axis? Equation of y-axis is x equal to 0. See here, equation of axis is x equal to 0. Next, equation of latus rectum. You observe here, equation of directrix. You observe this is directrix. This directrix is parallel to x-axis. Then its equation starts with y equal to, this length is a units, na? It is at a distance of a units above the origin. So equation of directrix is y equal to a. So equation of directrix is y minus a equal to 0. Last one is latus rectum. What is latus rectum? It is a line segment whose endpoints lies on the parabola, passes through focus and perpendicular to axis. What in our syllabus, whatever 4 types are there, in all parabolas, length of latus rectum is 4a only. Actually, what we learn in today's class, we learn definition of parabola and how we derive its equation. We learn what is focus of the parabola, what is vertex of the parabola, what is axis of the parabola, what is length of lattice rectum. And we derived the equation of parabola in standard form. Y square equal to 4ax is the parabola. Y square equal to 4ax is the equation of parabola in standard form. In our syllabus, total 4 types of parabolas are there. One is parabola open towards right side. Its equation is y square equal to 4ax. This is known as standard form of parabola. Next one is y square equal to minus 4x. Y square equal to minus 4x is a parabola open towards left side. We learned what is its vertex, what is its focus, what is its length of lattice rectum. All those things we learned in this class. Now this is the parabola open upward direction. So what is its equation? X square equal to 4ay is a parabola open towards upward direction. When parabola open upward direction, what is its focus, what is its vertex, what is its axis, what is its equation of a directrix, what is length of lattice rectum, all those things we learn in this class. And last one is x square equal to minus 4ay is a parabola open towards downward direction. What is its vertex, what is its focus, all those things we learn. With a little bit of practice, you can understand all these things very easily. If you are good in all these 4 types of parabolas and its formulas, exercise problems are very easy. Believe me, very easy, right? I hope you understand this class. If you like this video, please drop a like. Share this video with your friends. In case if you are not yet subscribed to my channel, subscribe now. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.